All right, this is Dennis MacCana. He can take credit for claim responsibility for MacCana. He's going to tell you a little bit about life growing up. The youngest of 11. Then he'll sing you a song.
Well, how did it all begin? Well, I was a teacher for many years, and like most working people, when Friday came, you're very happy. So you went out drinking. And I'd tie a bag on and go home and get out the guitar and start singing Irish songs. Because that's what I did when I was a young guy in college and whatnot. And I didn't know that I was making an impression on the boys. I didn't know that was happening, but evidently they tend to imitate. They tend to imitate. So I suppose that's the beginning of MacCana. Way back then. But I got that from my father. And I suppose he got it from his father. And so on and so forth. I don't know if it's still going on, but at least it's come this far. Well, my wife told me, I'm going to give a little talk, and then you're going to go out and give a poem. And I said, but these people came here to listen to music. They don't want to hear a damn poem. Just start things off. So she figured it out, because she always figures things out. She said, well, there'll be music, and then you'll do your poem. And then I'll do a poem, and I'll sing a song material. Well, I have to give you a little background about the poem so it makes sense to you. Many of you are familiar with the Rising, Easter Rising in Ireland, in Dublin, in 1960. And a bunch of ragtag men rose up against the British Empire and fought them even for a week, until the British brought a gunboat up the River Liffey and pounded the hell out of central Dublin, and that's when the rebels surrendered, because too many people were being killed. One of the rebel leaders was Patrick Pearse. He was a barrister and a teacher and a poet. He's famous for certain poems. And the story goes, either on the night he went to begin the uprising, or the night before his execution, it depends on who you read, his mother had asked him to write a poem for her. So this is the poem he wrote. The poem is called The Mother. Now, you might think of Patrick Pearse's mother as the one who is speaking. Or you can think of Mother Ireland who is speaking. It would be about the same. The poem, The Mother. I grieve them not, Lord. I grieve them not. My two strong sons that I have seen go out to break their strength and die, they and a few, in bloody protest for a glorious thing. The people shall remember them. The people shall speak of them. The generations shall remember them and call them blessed. But I will hold their names in my heart in the long nights. The little names that were familiar round my dead hearth. Lord, thou art hard on mothers. We suffer in their coming and their going. And though I grudge them not, I weary, weary of the long sorrow. And yet I have my joy. My sons were faithful, and they fought.
do it while Terry and I take 30 seconds.
Did you hear at the bachelor party last week? They left me at a rest stop until the bus opened up.
Ryan, who is the best man. Where's Tim? Tim, are you in here? Tim's getting married next week, so Ryan's the best man. We had the bachelor party last week, and we left Ryan at a road stop on the thruway.
Okay, you were
bachelor parties. Like I said, Ryan, if I had been awake, it wouldn't have happened. Colin and Terry, you guys were awake, so...
Colin was half.
Colin was half awake. But Colin, did I tell you Colin was the one who actually noticed, and that's when we went back? Okay.
Yeah, well, someone's been the oldest his whole life, so here's these thieves.
That's how time works. MacCana one more time.
You tried to teach me the second verse backstage 5 minutes ago, but I don't have very good retention on that.